It is Ben-Hur movie from 1959. So it's awesome movie. MGM.
Judea, for nearly a century, had lain under the mastery of Rome.
It's like a story of Rome.
Every Judean, each to return to his place of birth, to be counted and taxed. Them led to the gates of their capital city, Jerusalem, seat of Roman power, and by the great golden temple.
The golden temple, the circle.
Always remembering the promise of their prophets, bring them salvation and perfect freedom.
It's like a donkey. It's like a mule. It's like a cross between donkey and horse.
What family?
Michael.
Migrating or something.
Move on. So you get counted to Bethlehem.
We're going to Bethlehem. It's a nice sky. A specific star. That's up. Seems like someone's coming. I feel like doctors for a baby. Maybe a ritual thing. Probably a newborn. Blow. Trumpet. Ben-Hur, Day of the Christ. All the marketed people.
What village is this? Nazareth. We should arrive in Jerusalem tomorrow night.
And they're going to Jerusalem.
You're not watching the soldiers, Joseph?
We've seen Romans before.
My table is not finished. Where is your son?
Walking in the hills.
Neglects his work, Joseph.
I must be about my father's business.
Why isn't he here? Working.
Maybe he's a kid. It is Jerusalem.
Trumpeters of the Legion!
Welcome, Masala.
When I was a boy, I dreamed of commanding this garrison. Now the wheel has turned. I am in command.
Attention! I lived here until I was 14. Jerusalem was my home.
There's a lot of armor.
Rise, Sextus. Do the difficult. I asked to be sent here.
Pay their taxes, an irrational resentment of Rome. Tell you they're drunk with religion. They smash the statues of our gods.
Punish them.
And we can find them.
Find the leaders.
I tell you, there are strange forces at work here. You know, the Jews who will lead them all into some sort of anti-Roman paradise. And John, who drowns people in water.
This is John.
Son who teaches that God is near in every man.
Go to Capri, bathe, rest, lie by the sea, and forget that God is in every man.
Then agree with
The
that.
emperor is displeased. He has ordered a new governor and me to restore order. I intend to carry out his wishes.
Yes, but how, Mr. How do you control what's up here? How do you fight an idea? Especially a
Can't
new
fight.
idea.
New idea keeps coming up.
There's a Jew outside. He wants to see the Tribune Messala, Prince Judah
Prince.
Ben-Hur.
Then treat him like one.
That's aggressive.
Tell him I'll join him. Centurion! This was his country before it was ours.
Ben-Hur is the richest man in Jerusalem.
And they had friends as boys. Ask how to fight an idea. Another idea.
Okay. I hope that works out. You're going to give him the idea. Their parents. Okay? That's nice.
Set up.
Come back at Tribune. I heard that news. I drank a toast to you.
Mother, how are they?
They're fine. They've talked of nothing but you for days, ever since we knew you were coming.
Here's the marriage.
Lots of catch up to do.
I've been in love with you ever since she was 5 years old.
Spear.
Down, Eros! Are the beams crossed?
First spear. Yeah. It's very good. Can I do it? I could have emphasized. I definitely bought experts.
You're a Roman, and I'm a Jew, whose life you once saved.
This is going to be a very difficult province to govern.
You want my advice?
Yes, I do. He is devoted to his empire. He's particularly fond of Judea.
Once their freedom.
Austere. Virtuous. Roman. Judah, I'm going to be second in command to the new governor. He's arriving in a few days with 2 more legions. The emperor does not approve of your country.
There is rebellion in the wind.
I'm next in authority to the governor, and you're my friend.
I'm a Jew.
You're like a Roman.
They're my people. I'm one of them.
It's a Roman world. If
Disagree.
you want to live in it, you must become part of it. I tell you, Judah, it is no accident that one small village on the Tiber was chosen to rule the world.
It was fate that chose us to civilize the world. Roman law, architecture, literature are the glory of the human race.
Even the future of my people.
Your reputation is stainless, and the people would listen if you were to speak out against rebellion. You're to persuade your people that their resistance to Rome is stupid. One way, extinction for your people.
Oh boy. Heated argument.
I'm against violence. Now, when can I come to see your family?
Hoped tomorrow.
Good.
Specially fermented for the Roman army.
You're very cruel to your conquerors.
Doesn't agree with that.
The loyalty of old friends. Judah, we must believe in one another.
Okay.
Place I've remembered. The roof where we used to stand and throw pebbles at the people in the street of Ben-Hur.
Except for the fountain. The old well
Fountain.
used to go dry so often, remember?
Promptly every summer. You've grown up.
He was a boy when he left us. Now he's a man. Great responsibilities.
I brought you this.
What's that thing?
Beautiful. Is it Roman?
No, it's Libyan. I was there last year. Met
What
the
kind of
armies on the
statue?
coast, and after 2 days of fighting, they fled. I was, till we destroyed it.
Destroy.
But ashes.
Thank you for this.
I chose the right present for you. It's a brooch for a woman.
Bruce.
Magnificent.
White horse.
I've raised him.
Let me try him sometime.
Whenever you like. He's yours.
Judah,
This guy.
you are good. Do you think about what I said yesterday?
Yes. I've talked to a number of people already. The men I talked to agree with me.
No, not all. Who does not agree?
Resentful or impatient.
Who are they?
Demanding questions.
Tell me the names of criminals who hardly inform me.
They're not criminals.
Yeah, they are criminals.
Patriots!
Like
Patriots!
He doesn't agree to them.
The Emperor is watching us. At this moment, he watches the East. I can bring order into Judea. I can have any post I want. You know where it can end? Rome. Yes, perhaps at the side of Caesar himself. Where this is the time. He is God. The only God. He is power. Real power on earth. Not that.
Except betray my own people.
Of
Says
all
him.
that God few Jews mean to you.
I mean, he's a Jew.
Would help you murder them. Past of my people and in their future.
Future? You are a conquered people.
You may slaughter them. It is not the end. We will rise again.
There is only one reality in the world today. Look to the west, Judah.
Rather be a fool than a traitor or a killer.
I am a soldier.
Yes, who kills for Rome. In front of God. Rome is strangling my people and my country, the whole earth.
You help me or you oppose me. You have no other choice.
And he only two
Either
choice.
for me or against me.
Then I am against you.
They're going to like fight each other. He's going to be quick to disagree.
Where's Masala? Gone. You must have many duties.
Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, King of the world, who bringeth to us bread from the earth. We shall never see him again, Tirzah. He wanted to use me to betray our people.
Okay, man. They're kissing house every time they come in. He like their cousin.
Maimonides has brought gifts, as usual.
Not to mention the best gift of all.
Guaranteed by treaty with the king.
Once a year I find myself wealthier.
They're bringing him gifts.
Except my daughter.
She must be a young woman by now.
Your property.
Inherited you, I inherited a friend, not a slave.
Antioch to ask your permission.
Vision, okay? She's the one. Can be coming at that time.
Permission, Esther wishes to speak to her master.
You were eager to marry, Esther?
David, son of Matthias.
David?
I have seen him only once.
He is a merchant, well thought of in Antioch.
Freedom will be my wedding gift to Esther.
You are generous, Master.
You love this man?
I will learn to love him.
Learn, okay. Probably not a good idea then. Probably learn first.
You have my permission to marry.
Okay.
We will drink to your happiness.
I was saying goodbye to this city. My father sometimes brought me here when I was little. The house where I was always happy, except once.
Once.
When you and your friend, the Roman boy, you had been out hunting and they brought you home injured. Don't let this boy die.
Master, what? Giving you your freedom?
I hardly felt a slave.
Yeah, it's really good. That's actually a very good thing.
Old wise days of Solomon. If that was among his slaves, could choose her out from the rest. Take her to him. You were not a bride. I should kiss you goodbye.
If I were not a bride, there would be no goodbyes to be said.
Your slave ring. Fair exchange.
About the ring.
Freedom to you, the ring to me.
Okay.
You will wear it until you meet the woman you will marry.
Until then.
Okay. Campaign.
God's favor, my lord, gratis. If it is the governor's pleasure, the wreath of office. Jerusalem's welcome will not be a warm one, but I pledge, my lord, it will be a quiet one.
Let us proceed.
There's Masala.
He saw you, Judah.
Can't drop it. I feel like that bridge is about to fall down. Oh, great. Really? She's there. Grant. Taking that cab.
Childs was loose. It fell and struck the governor.
Oh, no. Judah, they won't believe me.
Say nothing.
Yeah.
When the gates.
Okay, opening the gate.
I'll speak to them. Tell you what happened. All those women. Them. Standing in the roof. This is the man, sir. We saw him. Exit. Tiles was loose. It gave way. Take all of them. Take them away.
Love them, really.
It was me.
Judah.
And they're kind of crazy.
The cellar. God, tell them it's a mistake. I leaned him a tile and it broke loose. It was an accident.
Don't believe it. I think his ego is about to kick in. Yep.
Let them go.
The servants go.
Let them go. Return to your ranks.
Investigate the tiles. He killed another man. There will be hilarious if he kill another man though. Okay, in the prison.
Where? Tyrus. Tyrus?
Where is in the Tyrus?
No trial. No truth in the charge. You hear me? Not a word of truth. Wait, where are they? Tie his hands.
I guess no point in asking questions.
I can tell you nothing.
On the page, says. Yes. Some weak ass cards. Yeah. No scream. Okay, that was base mode. How is he going to escape there? Maybe a spear.
Wait! Send them out. Send them out. Go!
This guy is entirely able.
Where are my mother and sister?
The egocentric guy.
Here, within these walls. The governor is recovering. They won't die. Of course, they will be sentenced.
He's trying to convince him to join the war.
You could do this. Tell me you've loved. We'll gladly let them go. But Salah, the governor, you know that. I'm not mad. I'm not a murderer.
I know you're not.
Even worse.
You are evil.
Right?
No, Judah, I am not evil.
Really? Yeah, said with a sad face too.
Salah, I beg you. Beg!
Beg.
Didn't I beg you?
Not really.
Kill me and your mother and sister will die today. Nailed to crosses in front of you.
Threatening.
May God grant me vengeance till I return.
He's going to return.
The Tribune will see you now.
I'm steward of the House of Hur. This is my daughter Esther. We were on our way to Antioch when we heard what had happened. And there must be no doubt in your mind, Tribune, the charge is groundless.
Prisoners have been sentenced.
He agrees.
But there's no truth in it.
In your heart, you must know it.
This man had better be kept here until we've time to question him.
Okay. Next is following orders. Ateju. Sahara Teja. And the prisoners. One people down. They're going to kill him. No?
Water for the soldiers! Soldiers first! The water for them!
Yes.
Get them away from that well! Soldiers first!
Free service. I throw the water away.
Wait!
Oh, great.
No water for him.
At the right time. That's great.
Help me.
Okay, finally there's water. Okay. At least there's one person.
I said no water for him!
Whip blast. Send Jesus. Interesting.
All right, on your feet, all right.
I'm scared of this man.
Back to your place! Back to your place!
Not that they're not showing the place. Keeps looking at him. That's it. Of course they are walking.
In a few minutes, the council's barge will be coming alongside. Be ready to raise oars.
Oh!
The new commander, Quintus Arius.
New one.
200, Consul. And reliefs? Of 30 every hour.
Copying not allowed. There you go. Check.
This man is ill. Replace him.
There you go.
Change him. He's been giving you trouble? He's insubordinate, Consul. That will stop. What service have you seen? 41.
Months less a day in this ship.
And before?
3 years.
3 years.
Okay.
You have the spirit to fight back, but the good sense to control it. Your eyes are full of hate. That's
How can you ban them?
Hate keeps a man alive. We keep you alive to serve this ship. So row well and live. Strike! Oars! You know that a fleet of Macedonian galleys has been raiding Roman commerce, seeking out and destroying them. Battle speed, Portator.
More speed.
Attack speed.
Back speed. I think the eye contact is being intense. It's kind of stupid.
Ramming speed.
They're just tiring them out, so what's the point? One is out of breath. Great. Exhausting them out. Still up. She escaping it. She can kill him easily.
I was ordered to report to you during my release.
You could have killed me as I lay there. You're a condemned man, why didn't you?
I'm not ready to die.
He's not that stupid.
The God of my fathers.
Your God will not help you. I might. That interest you, 41? Me to train fighting men. Like to become one of them? Trains below these decks.
You want to promote him.
And mother and sister, even though they were innocent. I will not rest.
Do not say that you were innocent. You will never escape while we are victorious. If we are not, you will sink with this ship.
God has let me live these 3 years to die chained to an oar.
Existence has a purpose.
Criticizing a man for having a purpose.
Drove it out of you.
Go back to your oar, 41.
You seem to be threatened by that question.
Enemy sighted.
Enemy.
Signal the fleet. Prepare for battle.
I think they're going to war. The Lord. Pinning them.
Unlock 41.
Okay. This bigger.
41. Why did he do that?
I don't know. Once before, but that helped me know why then.
Flame.
Eyeball. Yes. One is burning.
Order below. Ramming speed. We're going to be rammed.
And they took it out again. Okay. Oh, stand up. He took it out again. Yes. They're coming. Nice shot. Peeing them, that's nice. More fire. And gasoline. And drowning. They got that shot. It's time to set the general. They will survive. So it's not like the Titanic where only one can climb up. Okay. Trying to kill himself. The hell? Still alone. Stand up.
Why did you save me?
Why did you have me unchained?
Yeah, questions to be answered.
What is your name?
Judah Ben-Hur.
Judah Ben-Hur.
We keep you alive to serve this ship. Row well and live.
Yeah, he's using the techniques on him.
Is the sail better for us both if it's the enemy?
It's a Roman sail.
One. Okay. They're coming.
Rear! Welcome, Consul. We had given up all hope for you. Water!
All lost.
5 galleys. The battle was won.
One.
You
Okay.
have a victory.
One that you want to die is all wrong.
His eagerness to save you, your God has also saved the Roman fleet.
Okay. Taking out the same cup.
Hail, Arius! Hail, Arius!
You don't have to do that anymore. Along the king's hand. It seems he's promoted.
Here the seaways were great danger, Quintus Arius. This baton of victory has been nobly won. Man riding beside you, who is he?
Man who saved me, Divine Emperor, to return and serve.
Going to tell him.
He was accused of an attack on the governor of Judea.
Strange inconsistency in this man who tries to kill my governor, saves the life of my consul, and of some influence in his own country.
I'm convinced that no such attack was intended.
Consul, allow us to continue. You shall not send him back to the galley. He's your slave to do with him as you like.
Slave is better than rowing boats. Peculiar dance.
I returned to Rome with a young man who had saved my life. 5 times he's driven my horses to victory. As one who stands in the place of the son I lost. The love and pride in a son's achievements. The formalities of adoption have been completed. Bearer of my name and the heir to my property.
Crazy.
This ring of my ancestors, now it is yours.
Very big. That's very good honor.
Strange destiny that brought me to a new life. It may take me away. Wherever I may be, I'll always try to wear this ring as a son of Arius should. Gratitude and affection and with honor.
And my son to you, my old friend Pontius Pilate, young Arius.
Magnificent horses, sir. Extremely swift.
I am to be made governor.
Of Judea?
Scorpions and holy prophets can't get on without me. They're oats and Jehovah.
You're leaving.
I must.
He's leaving.
It's a journey I can't keep you. Gratus is to be replaced. Governorship goes to Pontius Pilate.
Nothing is to the purpose if when I come back to Judea, I come too late. Thought which has punished me every moment I've spent here. Part of my life which you have made for me. I shall remember it.
They take small interest in an old man's hopes.
You know, he's traveling. Very amazing piece of music.
Forgive me. You're a stranger here. Would you be from Nazareth?
Might be the one that I have come back from my country to find. He will be about your age. When I find him, I shall know him.
Balthazar of Alexandria. I am the guest of Shikildru. That is my host.
You know nothing of horses. If my children want, and I'll drain every drop of your blood.
Yeah.
Now! Let them go!
Watch. They'll never hold a turn.
I'll kill him! Moonhead, give me those reins! You think you can treat my horses like animals? Get off, idiot! What happened here?
This traveler told what would happen before it happened.
Huh? One of them held steady, the one on the outside should run on the inside where he can steady the others in the turns.
What about horses?
Where did you acquire it? In Rome.
You have driven in the great circus.
I'm on my way to Jerusalem.
Would you caravan rest until daylight tomorrow? Come into my tent and refresh yourself.
Okay.
And tell you no other animal has descended so unscathed from the first innocent forming of the world. You're a Jew, yet you drove in the great circus.
Yes.
Your coming here was so fit, so right. We might have achieved wonders. And when you do, bring your friends, bring your wives.
I have no wives.
No wives?
No wives at all.
6.
I've counted 8. Believe me, my friend, it is a great advantage of many wives. One wife! One God, that I can understand, but one wife that is not civilized.
Okay. All times are different. Standard parents. Barbs, okay.
Buy yourself some wine.
Okay.
When they are ready for sleep, they get impatient and jealous. They wait to see which one I will embrace first.
Okay. Good one. The horse.
Come, my children. Come. Strangers make them shy. They are descended from the Arabian races of the first pharaohs.
Found him his horse.
Yes. Well, you can go to sleep in a minute.
Good night. No, you are the swiftest, but you must be steady. Mother, Mira, I dare not bring her because my people couldn't bear her absence. All right, all right.
Mira.
My children, go.
They understand the language really well.
When they race at Jerusalem, they will challenge the finest teams in the world. He stops at nothing to win.
Masala in the circus?
Yes.
Mesala.
Perhaps without much liking. People are praying for a man who can drive their team to victory over Mesala. You could be that man. You could be one who will rule them with love and not the whip. For such a man, they would outrace the wind, break his pride, to humble this tribune before the very people he has degraded. To humiliation at the hands of a Jew. I must delight your imagination.
Let's imagine.
And your way is to kill him. In your eyes, Jura Ben-Hur. But no matter what this man has done to you, you have no right to take his life. All life is a miracle.
Yes, sir.
Except called Bethlehem, where I found a newborn child in a manger. God lived in this child. I have returned here so that I may be at hand when he comes among us. He's standing in a doorway somewhere or on a hilltop. Shepherd, a merchant. All our lives from now on will carry his mark.
Balthazar is a good man. Until all men are like him, we must keep our swords bright.
So I must leave you.
There is no law in the arena. Many are killed. I hope to see you again.
Is he going to come back? I guess we'll see. This place used to be his home. He's revisiting. Someone's in there.
Judah.
Big surprise.
I'm with you. Where's your father?
The day they took you away, they imprisoned him. They tortured him. They let him go. We've been living here.
You never
in
went?
hiding. The Romans took everything. There was nothing left for us there.
My mother and sister.
Kill him.
Esther. Let me tell you first. Father, something wonderful has happened.
Judah.
He's coming back.
He's here.
Judah Ben-Hur. Let me look at you. Let me see you. Praise God for his mercy.
Being less loyal.
Do not pity me, Master Judah. In fact, I'm twice the man I was. We met in the dungeons of the citadel. Balak without a tongue, and I without life in my legs. Since then, Gabriel like a considerable man. He always said you would return. She never gave up hope.
Though I hoped it, I didn't.
One thought is to save your mother and sister. Isn't possible.
Not possible.
Power into our hands, and by death for the Romans. They are dead. No one could live so long in the dungeons.
It's been 4 years.
Just like a returning faith, we will celebrate among the dust and cobwebs.
If you were not a bride, I should kiss you goodbye.
If I were not a bride, there would be no goodbyes to be said.
I love the line.
I'm not a bride.
Okay.
Why did you never marry?
My father needed me.
Still on my
Daddy.
Wear it till I met a woman I would marry.
You kept the ring that long.
Part of my hand.
And dedication.
If Mesala once knew you were here.
He will know where they are.
If he should tell you that
Then
I'm dead.
Masala will wish they were living.
I've seen too much of what hate can do. Forgiveness is greater, and love more powerful than hatred.
True.
Keep away from Mesala.
Only if I can give up thinking and feeling.
This time you will be destroyed. You'll die.
Consul here?
It is Quintus Arius the Younger, Tribune.
Find him. Bring him to me. Why is he here presenting me with gifts?
Perhaps he will race against you in the games.
And from a man I've never met.
You're wrong, Masala.
It is.
Judah, what magic do you bear the name of a consul of Rome?
Which sunk, I saved the consul's life.
Uh-huh.
You know his seal? Now I've come back. As I swore I would.
A gift is exquisitely appropriate, young Arius. Suggest I use it on myself. Not my duty to keep track of prisoners.
Find them, Masala. Restore them to me, and I will forget what I vowed with every stroke of that oar.
Nothing without gratis approval.
Then give it. Don't disappoint me, Masala.
What became of them? It has
been almost 5 years.
Find out.
And if they're dead,
Sit there. I highly doubt they will be alive. So yes, we'll find out.
Daughter?
Yes, they're the ones. Are they alive?
You can tell.
Jailer on that level will know.
She's probably alive there. This is extremely dark.
Hello.
Never.
I've been here 3 years. The food disappeared.
Not alive there. Lepers. I'm probably dead then. I know what lepers mean.
They must be taken outside the city and released at once. And we'll burn out the cell.
There is someone there.
Who was hiding there? Two people.
Don't come any closer.
Who are you?
Miriam,
Miriam.
stay where you are.
So she infected with leprosy. Can saw the face. Infected with leprosy.
West. Judah living.
He is alive. He is here, searching for you now. Tell him.
No.
Tell my father.
Huh?
No. Tell no one.
We are going away.
The valley of the lepers.
There's a belly.
Please.
She's not telling him.
He's not changed.
I love him, Esther. On your love for him. You will never tell him you've seen us. Let him remember us as we were. Nothing else I can hope for.
I mean, it isn't that bad.
I promise.
I know if it's infectious or not. They're going away.
Pray to God they're alive, and that Messiah will free them.
You cannot free them, Judah. I saw them.
When did you see them?
They were dead.
There.
When?
In the prison.
Uh,
When I was waiting for news of my father.
Why didn't you tell me?
I was afraid that if you saw Messiah, oh, Judah, you have come to the end of your search.
Over.
Judah,
Over.
get Messiah. Go back to Rome.
I think he's going to start war. Intermission. Interacting.
Gentlemen, defenders of great Rome's imperium.
It was an unexpected honor.
The noble tribune is most gracious.
What's in the box?
Now, the question you're all asking yourselves, I'm raising my whites against the noble tribune's magnificent, undefeated blacks.
Lots of coins.
Me first, Cheek.
And me. What odds?
A moment, please. Sit down.
Sit down. Lie down. How much will you wager?
Yes, let's call his game.
Thank you.
Mark me, I know.
There is time and money enough for all. What is your pleasure, gentlemen?
2 to 1.
Where is the courage, the daring that made Rome master of the world? I can get better odds on any street mark.
3 to 1.
4 years, the Tribune has won 4 victories in the service. In all truth.
Just a moment. But who is your driver?
Prince of Her.
Prince.
Ben-Hur.
Prince of Her.
The divine Tiberius is merciful as always. Well,
He knows what he's capable
going
of.
back the noble Tribune against a Jew? Perhaps I made a mistake in coming here. You give me 4 to 1?
4 to 1.
Okay.
Good. The difference between a Roman and a Jew.
Or an Arab.
1,000 talents?
Yes, 1,000 talents.
1,000 talents it will be.
Yes, it's Mark. Now he's driving him.
Them well, they've earned it today.
Must not win the race the first time around. Win the last time around.
I thought they would never love another as they love me. Then, Judah, then, if you defeat Messala and the new governor there to see it, the news will scorch the streets of the whole Roman world. But you will make him see what men are born in this land.
Yeah.
I race against Messala.
God forgive me for seeking vengeance. But my path is set. Do with me as you will.
The Star of David.
Okay.
To shine out for your people and my people together.
Now he's ready to.
Where is number 5?
There is a black horse.
It's the day, Judah. It's between us now.
This is the day.
He's driving a Greek chariot.
That's not good.
Be careful. Don't let him near you.
Give me victory.
Okay, Thaddeus is out to start. And he says so. The footprints being child puzzle. This is one take, that's pretty awesome. What's going on? Unstable horse.
I welcome you to these games in the name of your emperor, the divine Tiberius. They come here from Alexandria, Athena, Carthage, Cyprus, Rome, Corinth, Athens, Phrygia, Judea.
They all share for Judea.
The crown of victory. The race begins. Hail Caesar!
And here we go. Okay, pass pass. He lost. Wow, Judah doesn't do whips. Only left is there. He's able to get to do. Okay, this. Sometimes Judah is winning. Try to use a trick again. Looks like there's a lot of laps. Not the camera angle. That's bad lap. So it's about close to each other. Only 3 laps. Okay. 2 laps. Okay, lane. Disqualified. Okay. They're wild. Yep, it's called. Yeah. And that's not good. I guess it loses. And he wins. Yeah, all the people sharing it.
A great victory. You are the people's one true God. Permit us to worship. I crown their God.
Yeah.
I will send for you. I have a message from Rome and the good sense to live it.
Yeah.
We cannot wait, Tribune. Cannot wait any longer, Tribune.
He will come!
He will come.
Yeah.
If you wish us to keep you alive, you have to go to work now.
The legs of me. Receive him with half a body.
And cut the leg.
Here he is.
There he is.
Triumph complete, Judah. Race won. The enemy destroyed.
I see no enemy.
The smashed body of a wretched animal. Enough of a man still left here for you to hate. Let me help you. Oh. You think they're dead? Your mother's sister isn't over, Judah.
Not over.
Not dead.
Oh, you're going to tell the truth.
Where are they?
Oh.
Lepers.
Okay. He's telling him now.
If you can recognize them. It goes on, Judah. It's not over.
Did he just die? I guess.
Is there a way down here?
Well, out of this place.
It's a belly of lepers. They're bringing them effort. Because he's not curable at the time.
2 women, mother and daughter.
There are many women. We have no names here.
No names. They had to visit though. She lied to him.
For them?
Why did you tell me they were dead?
It was what they wanted. Judah, you must not betray this faith. Judah, love them in the way they most need to be loved. As if you had never come here. Please, Judah!
Probably not.
Is Judah well?
Yes. He is well. Your mind can be at rest for him.
That's nice.
God be with you.
Yeah, they're gone.
We can go back. Forget what is here.
Forget we're alive in a grave.
But what can you do?
Undo what you've done. I must seek.
No, Judah, please, Judah! It will tear them apart if they see you.
The child has become a man, and the man, oh, I know it now, is the Son of God.
Life has answered you. Thirst had nearly killed me. And give me water to drink.
Where's that man?
I've business with Rome.
There's a man. You are looking up to him.
You sent for me?
I have a message for you from the consul, your father. You have been made a citizen of Rome.
You're not Rome.
Just come from a valley of stone. The Rome's will. Lepers. Outcasts without hope.
I have heard this.
Their flesh is mine, my lord Pilate.
Messala is dead. What he did has had its way with him.
The deed was not Messala's. Guilty of Rome spread in his blood. Rome destroyed.
But Rome has said she is ready to join your life to hers in a great future. Not to crucify yourself on a shadow such as old resentment or impossible loyalties.
Really?
Perfect freedom has no existence. I crossed this floor and spoke in friendship, as I would speak to Arius. Ready to crush all those who challenge his authority. If you stay here, you will find yourself part of this tragedy.
I'm already part.
So I think.
Return this to Arius. I honor him too well to wear it any longer.
I cannot protect you from personal disaster if you stay here. You are too great a danger. Leave Judea. You have my word.
Judah. Oh, Judah. I was afraid you would never come back.
It's
Afraid of
nice.
what would happen to you.
Where is he?
What do you mean to do?
Tell her.
For a few hours of the night, let your mind be at peace.
Peace. Love and peace.
You had heard this man from Nazareth. His voice traveled with such a still purpose. A man more than a man. Blessed are the mercy, for they shall obtain mercy.
Dead valley where we left him? No other life is possible except to wash this land clean. Yes, in blood.
Blood gets more blood as dog begets dog. Love your enemy. Do good to those who despitefully use you.
Hereafter can suffer as we have done.
As you make us do now.
Without feeling you in my heart, I know. Greater pain to you as you have ever suffered. It is better not to love me.
You seem to be now the very thing you set out to destroy. Giving evil for evil. Become Messala.
That's not good.
I've lost you, Judah.
That's kind of harsh. Is he trying to meet her?
Here last evening waiting for you. Is Tessa?
Um,
I'm coming closer. I've heard him again, the man from Nazareth. No, I cannot bear that you should never have known this. He's going to Jerusalem. We can find him there. Bring Tessa and we can go together to...
He's dying.
Dying? Understand good?
Judah!
Uh-oh.
Why did you tell him? God, no, never.
Mother.
No, Judah, son. No.
Tessa is dying. Jesus of Nazareth. They will know that life is everlasting. I will take them to him.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
It's time to take them to Jesus.
It's not good to hear this, son.
Yeah, he's going.
The world is more than we know.
Jesus.
Okay.
No, Judah.
He's picking her up.
Alms for the blind.
Streets deserted.
They
Arms.
have gone to the trial. A young rabbi from Nazareth. They're wanting his death. The blind.
Look! Lepers! Lepers!
Stay away!
Okay, yes.
Go away!
Throwing rocks. Yelling. Punishing him. How they give the president.
How can this be?
I know this man.
Pity on him. Have mercy.
Still whipping.
In his pain, look of peace.
Watch over the master.
We must go back.
I brought you here to this.
You haven't failed, Esther.
Hail, King of the Jews!
The water. Oh, he remembers. Great. The kneeling.
Is where your search has brought you, Balthazar. He gave me water, a heart to live.
In the world of our sins onto himself. To this end, he said he was born. This cause, he came into the world.
He sacrificed himself. The cross.
I have lived too long.
As though he were carrying in that cross the pain of the world.
The shadow of a storm.
Yeah, stop coming.
A strange darkness,
but still day.
His life is over.
The tree is falling down. What's happening? It's all cured. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, one miracle. Stop running. Flooding.
Almost at the moment he died, he'd say, Father, forgive them. They know not what they do.
Even then,
You forgive him.
I felt his voice take the sword out of my hand.
Take care. They're all together. They're gone. This ending. It's a really good movie. I didn't expect Jesus to be there. It was actually kind of surprising in this movie. Nonetheless, it's actually a really powerful story about they all learn to forgive and he cured a leprosy too. There's actually a good meaning behind it. I will be there. Make sure to subscribe for more.